Hello, my name is Karen Reikama with the pseudo number 532981, and this is my submission video for the R.Programming take-home midterms exam. So, for this project, I selected a dataset from Gapminder that records total deaths by murder across countries from 1990 to 2019. My dataset had murder values in text format, sometimes with commas or case suffixes, so I created a custom function to convert all values into clean numeric data. Then I then selected only the relevant year columns from 1990 to 2019 and exported a cleaned version of the CSV file here. So I moved on to my first assignment of data structures. I demonstrated manipulation of basic data types by first doing numeric. I summed all murders in Indonesia in the dataset, and for character, I filtered all countries starting with D in 1988, and for logical, I compared Indonesia's 1988 murder count to its national average. Now, and for complex data structures, I created a vector of countries and their 1988 murder counts, a matrix of D countries' murders from 1998 to 2002, a data frame of the same countries and years as the matrix, and a list combining the matrix, data frame, and calculated averages of murder counts from 1998 to 2002. That's the list I made. And I moved on to operations and functions, where I performed arithmetic to find changes between 1988 and 2002 in Indonesia. For logical operations, I flagged countries with a murder spike of more than 20% between 2000 and 2001. I used statistical functions like max and which.max to find countries with the highest murder counts in 1998 in statistical. I also created a custom function that checks if a country's murder count in a specific year is above or below its historic average. And then I moved on here to control flow. I used a for loop with if-else conditions to classify each country's 2019 murder count as above average, below average, or equal compared to their own long-term average. The results were stored in a new column called avg underscore compare underscore 2019. Then for number 4, Now I created a bar plot visualization for the top 5 countries that have the most murders in 2006, which is right here. You could see to the right. Okay, now for simple data analysis. For summary statistics, I just summarized the murder data, and I applied filtering right here. Filtering to extract countries where the average murder count is over 2,000. For distributions, I found the average annual murders count from countries from 1990 to 2019, which and I created a bar plot of distributions that showed the average murder counts from 1990 to 2019, where they found the distribution of average murders. Here. For grouping, and lastly, I'm just going to explain the grouping and aggregation since we don't have that much time left. For grouping and aggregation, I compared each country's values in 1990 to 2019 and created a new column showing the change. Now, in doing my assignments, I found that the packages I had to install were many and quite complex, like dplyr, forecast, ggplot2 to make those plots, and lubricate and whatnot. Now, what I'd like to conclude, overall, this analysis showed that murder trends vary widely.